Everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Her. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you find this video of value to you, hit that like button. I appreciate all those that are subscribers already in our UVH community. If you want to get a part of our free options trading group, hit the link below. What I'm going to talk about today is Tesla staying public. As probably you've been following Tesla. We've been posting a lot about it in the last few weeks or months and talking about it. It's a stock that I actively trade. Again, this is my own opinion, but this is kind of what I think. Take it any way that you want. But this is kind of my thoughts behind Tesla and what it means for stock and options traders. And I think I said before, back in November, I actually sold, I have another video of this, I sold back in November 2017, so coming up on a year, I sold my Tesla stock for 110% gain. I bought it at $150 a share. I sold it at $315, around there, $315, some change, something like that. And as you know, Tesla stock has been whipsawing this year. A high of $389, low of $244, and right now it's sitting at $301. And actually, it's a little bit down this morning here. If you look at pre-market, is down a couple percent. Goldman Sachs actually just downgraded it. And I like Tesla as a company. I like what their product is. I like everything about that. It has nothing to do with that. This is strictly, what does it mean for the stock? What does it mean for the options trader? And if I was a stockholder still, I would be a little bit worried, mainly because they're not hitting their production goals. They have mounting debt, and they're just bleeding cash, and they have a capital raise. And as you know, like a couple weeks ago, Elon went on Twitter saying, "Hey, I'm going to take Tesla private at $420 a share." As you can see, the pop here, funding was secured, and people are like, "Hey, this is interesting. Is it true? Is it not true? I don't know." But the stock was bleeding here from 371. It was bleeding for a whole month. And then Elon had the tweet skyrocketed up to 380, and now we're back to 301 and 295 pre-market, which is pretty crazy. I mean, $100 swing. I mean, 40% swing on a stock here. Elon has this stock trading like a penny stock, just whipsawing back and forth, like no one knows what it's going to do. So if I was a stockholder, I would definitely be worried on where I'm putting my capital. Like I said before, if I had my money in this. Excuse me. If I had my money in this whole year, I wouldn't have made a dime. Yeah, maybe if you sold the tops, but as a trader or a stockholder, you don't time the market perfectly. You can't. You know that you're not going to sell it perfectly at the perfect time. So I sold it at 315 back in November. We'll have to go to the 2-year here just to get the pricing here. So I sold it back in. Actually, I was right here. I'm going to do the 1 year because we're not yet up on that. So yeah, I sold it back in right here, November-ish, right when it was in the 315 area. I held it through earnings. It went from 389, came down, missed the earnings, had a little earnings drop from 329 to 297. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, it is a 10% drop. But then it started to recover, and then nothing was really happening with it. So I took money off the table because I wasn't sure where it was going, and when I'm not sure where it's going, I take money off the table. Like I was holding long term. I wanted to hold this 10 years. I wanted to hold this 20 years, but the production concerns and their debt load really caused me concerns. But for the options trader, meanwhile I've been holding stock. I've also been trading options. Call spreads, put spreads. Bullish and bearish, because as you can see, you can make money here. You can see there was a nice double top here at 360. It kind of broke through, but not really. And then this was kind of based on the news, so you can see it's been topping out here on the 360s, and it has been some great trades. When it dipped down low, that you could make some really quick cash. And I mean, you could definitely make hundreds or thousands of dollars just trading the options. You don't even have to buy it. You can just try put spreads. It went from 315 to 340 in a day, and it's pretty frequently it makes big moves like this. So whether you're buying premium or selling premium, as you can see right now down here, premium is a little bit rich, especially up in here when there's a lot of volatility coming off the earnings and all that. There's a lot of volatility right now, and as an options trader, this is like the option trader dream. Like when they were going to take Tesla private, you know, a piece of me was pretty sad because I love trading Tesla. I love, you know, making money in Tesla. And yeah, sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes I get the trade wrong. But because there's so many opportunities in here, you're able to make mistakes and actually get the money back. You know, that you're able to make mistakes and come back and learn how to trade it. Like if you learn how to trade this chart here, you learn how to trade Tesla. I mean, you're doing pretty good. But for an options trader, there's a lot of opportunity here, both bull side and bear side. And you know, for the bull side, you know, I definitely said, like I said before, I like their product. As a bear, the business, they're running out of money, and due to Elon's tweets and irrationale, it's causing people to question him. Like, why did he post that? Are they out of money? Are they in trouble? You know, and definitely companies can be turned around. It's not like their stock's still $300 a share. You know, they're not going out of business tomorrow by any means. You know, I think when they brought Steve Jobs back, they only had 60 days left of cash in the business to get it going, and they were able to turn it around. Now that was an incredible success story. However, you know, they're kind of in the same boat here with Tesla. They need to convince shareholders that they can weather the storm, they can grow long term, and there's some growth there, because investors don't invest for today, they invest for tomorrow, they invest for the future, they invest for what's going to come, so that way they can grow their money. If things aren't going so well, like this year, things aren't going so well, this is not growing anyone's money. Yeah, sure, if you bought in here, you probably didn't really lose any money or lost a whole lot, but you're not making any money, and you're tying up funds and also increasing risk. You're exposing your portfolio to risk when there's charts like this. So, you know, that's one of the main reasons why I sold my shares. But also, I'm making decent returns on options trading. For an options trader, this is great. You can sell call spreads, you can sell put spreads. You know, either way works here. You know, bull or bear, there's definitely two-sided market here. You know, things are great. You know, and actually last week, they did say Tesla, last weekend actually, Tesla's going to remain public. So that really didn't do anything for the share price. If you look here, I mean, nothing really happened here. Yeah, we got a little, it went down to 290, got a little bit of a bump. I mean, we're starting to visit the 290s now. Pre-market, you know, it's getting a little, you know, 294.50. We're kind of down here. So we'll definitely see where it goes. But, you know, for a stockholder, you know, just use extreme caution. For an options holder, use extreme caution. Like this is not for the faint of heart. Like, don't trade this if you're like brand new to trading. Like if you're just getting into trading, you know, you're definitely going to want to study up, study these charts, study where there's resistance is. Like, you know, we had a triple top here, 361, 2, 3, and now we have, you know, 380 up, 390 up here, maybe double top up here as well. You know, things. You got to understand how these work. You know, you also have to understand when to buy premium, when to sell premium, and also, you know, what's a good deal? What are good deals and options? You need to understand when you put a trade on, are you getting the better end of the deal, or are you getting screwed? Is somebody else getting the better end of the deal? Because when you're buying and selling premium, you know, it's very two-sided. Someone's selling those options to you, or you're buying those options from somebody. Someone's selling those to you, or you're selling those options to somebody, and someone's buying them from you. So, you know, do your research. You know, in Tesla, be very careful. You know, it's a stock I love trading. I don't think personally I'm going to be buying any stock. Again, this is my own opinion. Do as you wish with your own portfolio. This is my own opinion. But you know, as a Tesla trader, stockholder, I think things are going to get pretty heated up here. So, you know, you guys have a great day trading. Definitely do your research. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate everyone that took the time to watch this video.